Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Doctor Stone Season 1, Episode 18. Oh man, last one was an emotional one. It really hit me. My eyes got watered up. If the scene went on a little bit longer, I probably would have been in tears. And I even talked to you guys about in the discussion about how, like, that's the kind of thing where on a rewatch, because I, like, have more of a connection to the characters and, like, seeing that again, knowing what's coming, I'm gonna be like more emotionally ready, and I'll probably tear up even more on a second watch through whenever I go and watch like a reaction or something like that of that scene. It really hit me. It really did. His father just had so much faith in him. Like, despite everyone being turned to stone, he's like, ah, yes, my son will get out of this someday and rebuild humanity. It's like, goddamn. It was like he had that faith like 2 seconds after everything happened. Like, props to Byakuya for being just so damn positive. I wish I could be as positive as he is. But yeah, we did learn. Now, I don't know if that information was passed down through the tales at all, but the origination of the stuff being South America, right? So they tried to go to the opposite side so that way maybe they could find someone alive in case it didn't like reach the farthest part of the earth, but no one was alive there. Everyone was stone as well. But maybe having the knowledge of South America will give. I don't know. And I also talked that it's been 3,700 years and there's nothing really remaining of old, like, technology except for, some bronze stuff and or copper or whatever that we had before. So I don't know if he could even find anything there to lead him as to why this happened or how this happened, but maybe there is. I don't know. So, but but yeah, crazy episode. I'm looking forward where we now have the whole Tsukasa Empire coming in, and we gotta worry about that and start preparing for that. So maybe it's time to make weapons. I don't know if that's what he's gonna go with, or is he gonna try to win over? I don't remember if I said this in the discussion or not, but one interesting thing is I can't imagine that every single person Tsukasa brought back, like, firmly believes in Tsukasa's dream. So I wonder if they will also try to win over some of Tsukasa's army by being like, hey, look at this technology I'm bringing back. You could have your old lives back. Because, like, it's not like he can talk to these people before they come out of the stone, unless they come out of the stone and he, like, interviews them and then kills them if they don't believe in his cause, right? I don't know. So I feel like there's gotta be some people that would be like, kind of like, I mean, we even have here, Asagiri, right? He's like, I just want a soda, right? So there could be some more people like that. Anyway, let's get started. Sorry for the long rant. We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Speaking of, war is coming. Unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna see. Hmm. Okay, that's the rest of what we didn't hear before. Alright. I like your confidence, buddy. I mean, with enough time, Senku could make some crazy shit to help them win. Especially after the news they just had. Oh. Oh shit! They are already here. Oh my, that guy's split right down the middle. They're already here. Damn. This is serious. Move it, buddy. So they're not even gonna get any time to build stuff. Who are you? Okay. Well, shit. So I had a little bit of time off from recording, and I'm excited to be back at it. It wasn't all that long. Like, I'm actually recording this on my normal day, but this is usually the end of my recording week is when I watch this and the other stuff I watched tonight. And so I was able to record ahead of everything before this day. So my whole recording week I had off until this day, basically. But I found myself really missing it. I found myself like kind of bored and wanting to like do it again, which is good. It shows that I'm not like, you know, because YouTuber burnout is a thing that some people go through and everything, but every now and then I get in the mode where I'm like, I'm not really in the mood to record tonight and stuff like that, but for the most part, majority of the time I'm still like really excited. But yeah, I did it for just some personal time that I wanted, but found myself just wanting to record. Hell, I might even even though I don't have to record tomorrow, might watch a movie or something, do a movie reaction. Yeah. I thought he didn't want to revive adults. Some of these guys seem like adults to me. He's strong. Hyoga. He has a spear too. Damn. Hyoga is we're about to get warned. Damn. Yeah, they don't have time. Shit. Oh my god, it looks so long! Well. Oh no! Shit! What a badass, grabbing him as he's fallen, even after being stabbed. Damn. All their materials are on the mainland, like the... I don't know if mainland's the right way to word it, probably not, but... Sanku's the leader. Will he stop it? Damn. Just so slowly. So dramatic. Oh. He couldn't do it. Damn. He's got some kind of plan. Trying to bluff. Some kind of bluff. What's the bluff gonna be? Make like a simulation of like a gunshot, maybe? It's like a stick of dynamite. Shit. Is he gonna believe it? Yeah, they know he's alive now. Alright. Damn. They gotta get moving on some stuff then. He's dead! Oh. Jeez. His bedside manner needs some work. I'm all better. Oh. Yep, okay. I was gonna say. Oh, no, he's bleeding! They gonna move all their stuff into the village? Might be a good idea, right? Yep. Smart. Is it so he can, like, slide it without, like, sliding the stick against his hands? Okay. Hey, glasses! Somebody's already like, Yep. Got a new melon head, too. That's a new one, right? It must be. The other one was, like, broken in more than that one was, right? Okay. A project. That sounds awesome! Oh my god, all of his clothes! Those girls just got a face full of old man dick. Nice. She's standing guard? Storm coming. Okay, wow, already. We're here. 3 days, okay. So they've had 3 days to prepare, though. It's not even raining yet, guys. I don't know how far away you are, but... Oh, well. I guess the wind was enough, right? Yep. I was gonna say, Senku's acting scared, but they must be ready. Oh, they have swords! Hell yeah. Oh! The elephants, what? Did they have time to train? Yep. Fuck your stone weapons. Yep. Bought some more time. Yeah, they... I was gonna say, they don't have enough time to... Yeah, they like, fold and smack the metal so much, right? If I'm not mistaken, with the apple... I mean, he just said it, so it is, but... For a katana, it's crazy. Nice. Kind of like the shot from the opening, a sword that he's working on. Cool. Katana acquired. He still has his spear. They said he's nothing without his spear, right, though? So... yeah, also the spinning is probably why he has that. Damn. What a crazy technique. We just need someone, while he's stabbing someone, we need someone else to just cut the spear in half. He's just trying to... ah. No, well, he's just going in. That's back before you! Yeah. Yep. Oh, she's gonna jump off the sword? Cool. But we need someone, like, someone else to get it. I know this is anime time. Oh! It broke. How did it break? Well. Did Gen do it? He did last night, didn't he? Or the other... yeah. Wow. Well, his cover is... blown now. That face. The whimpering. Nice. So she brought the thing he used to cut with, right? So this is part of Senku's plan? Goddamn. That's the hint. There you go. The dog's like, over here too! Over here too! They are very obvious signs. Where did he get all of these flowers to leave everywhere? How did he know? He knew exactly what to do with that. They made him a little mini one. Shouldn't have told him that. Now he knows. He just wants to brag. Nice. You little bitches gonna run because your weapons are broken. Bye bye. Little cocky Hyuga with his, as long as I have my spear. That was a good episode. We've developed katanas, not full-fledged katanas, not 10-fold katanas, but they get the job done. They break those stone weapons. Yeah, I mean, this was definitely, I'm used to it from anime, right? But I feel like while he's doing that whole like wind up spin thing and like directing it at someone, I feel like another person from the side would have plenty of time to just cut it, right? I feel like that could have been a thing that was done. I mean, maybe they flung her at him from above and he was able to adjust. So maybe he's quick enough to adjust at someone coming at him from the side, but then he turns and then the person he was originally pointing at could cut, right? Like, that's the advantage of being outnumbered. And once again, I mean, they even said earlier that, I mean, granted, these guys didn't know it, but they're pretty useless without their weapons. I mean, at least against weapons. Tsukasa, I don't know. At this point, I'm not convinced that you could hit Tsukasa with a sword and it would just, like, bounce off his body and he'd just be like, eh. Because he is super strong boy. Anyway, that is it, guys, for... sorry, I was looking at a little ending thing. That is it, guys, for episode 18. But yeah. So, I mean, I like the whole plan Senku had, and I guess that's why the teamwork didn't work, is because they'd rather have the plan that Senku came up with be shown to the audience, right? They're like, okay, he had, you know, he got this little secret blade to Gen, and then he managed to cut a little bit enough that it didn't break immediately before they got there, right? But during combat, it was able to break. But now I mean, the good thing is Hyuga was all cocky. He was like, oh, we'll use the storm and these guys as decoys in order to learn what they have to offer. And sure, Hyuga did learn a bit of what they have to offer, right? But at the same time, now our characters are a little more familiar with fighting against Hyuga's style. So I think that's also a one-up for our side, is they now know, right? They can be like, in the next fight, I mean, granted, they still don't know how to beat it, but maybe with enough analyzing, hell, they could probably recreate that weapon, have someone learn how to use it, not as good as Hyuga, but maybe they could discover a weakness. It's kind of like whenever you're playing like a fighting game, video game, and sometimes you have to play as the character you're bad at fighting, because then you get to learn, like, oh man, like, whenever someone does this to me, they destroy me. Like, so then you know, like, okay, I can do this to this character to destroy them. But sometimes you just gotta play the character to learn their weaknesses. So maybe something like that could be done, but yeah, I mean, they definitely built up Hyuga, although, so far, I'm sure he's strong in his own right, other than just the weapon. I imagine he is, but so far, all I've seen is this man relying on this weird weapon. Now, don't get me wrong, I bet it exists, right? It kind of reminds me of Demon Slayer, the Love Hashira, with her, like, whip-like sword. When I first saw it, I was like, that's ridiculous anime stuff, but there's actually swords that are flexible like that and can be, like, whipped like that. I actually saw, like, a video of someone using them. So, like, I bet this weapon, as crazy as it seems, is actually a weapon that exists, so... And I bet even the name they used for it. Now, either the name they used for it is the kind of weapon it is, right? Or the name they used for it is what he named it. You know how some people name their weapons? I don't know which one it is. It probably is the name of the weapon, right? So was this guy, like... Because obviously Hyuga was, you know, brought back from modern world, right? So, I'm assuming he was... like for some reason specialized in this weapon and then recreated it in this world, either that or he recreated it in this world knowing about its existence, and then just got really good with it training since he got broke out of the stone. I'm not sure which one it is, but maybe, because, like, we obviously know that Tsukasa is strong like he is because he was a fighter, right? Like, he was in, like, the fighting rings and stuff like that in some flashbacks of him, so he's an experienced fighter because that's what he did before. But there weren't too many, like, fighting things that used weapons like that, so it's like, what was Hyoga a part of before this? But maybe we'll learn at some point. As I was saying before I started the episode, I'm really interested to learn, like, maybe that's part of what Taiju and, oh, come on, how do I forget it every time? Every time it's, like, so much on the tip of my tongue, too. Like, this time even more than the last time. It's, damn. I can never remember her name, and I hate myself for it every single time. Yuzuriha. There we go. I remembered. I didn't have to look at my notes. I'm so proud of myself. I got it. I knew it was on the tip of my tongue. Yuzuriha. We had, like, they stayed behind. Maybe they are working on the inside. Like, we haven't seen them, so I don't even know if they, like, Tsukasa might not have trusted them even for a second and, like, imprisoned them, for all we know. But if they're not imprisoned, they could be gathering intel on, like, maybe some people that have been released from Stone that, like, aren't fully on Tsukasa's side and do want this, like, kingdom of science to exist. They want things to try to go back to normal a bit. Because, like I said, unless, like, I mean, sorry, I know I'm reiterating stuff I said in the beginning, but just to rehash, unless he's, like, interviewing people as soon as he breaks them out of Stone and killing people who don't align with his views, but some people might even just lie and align with his views as it being a lie. So, I mean, I think that's possibly what they're up to. But, I mean, they're going to know that Senku's alive now, which I imagine that's going to put Taiju and Yuzuriha in some trouble and everything. But I'm really curious about what they've been up to. I wonder if we'll get, like... Will we get, like, an episode of flashback of what they've been doing? Or will we get, like... I wonder what we'll get from them when they finally return to the story and everything. I wonder what we'll learn, how we'll see what they've been up to. Like, they could just do a quick little montage if they wanted to of, like, them just talking to people and doing stuff, but if what they did was at, like, a little more intricate than that, I kind of hope we get some time to, like, flash back and see it and stuff like that. I don't know, but it'll certainly be interesting. But now these guys gotta go back. At the very least, I don't know how long the trip is to get from where they are to here, but they have to go back and then either get new weapons and come back immediately. That's the scariest thing for Tsukasa's empire, is the longer they wait, the more screwed they are. So I feel like their smartest choice would be to go back, get as many people and as many weapons as they can, and come back immediately. Because the longer they wait, the more swords they're able to make, the more other things, that whatever else Senku decides to go for, whether he actually does go for guns, like maybe they'll wait for another rainy day to attack in case they do have guns, but yeah, like, who knows, maybe maybe they won't wait for a rainy day, and if he does make some guns, they'll have that. I don't know what it takes to make guns, because, I mean, really, as far as I know, in order to just make, like, I don't think it's super complex to make just like a musket kind of gun, right? I could be completely wrong, but I don't think muskets are too intricate. Now, making actual, like, you know, making like a pistol or something would probably be a little more difficult. When you're actually making, like, bullets out of, you know, needing the casings and everything, that's all, like, a lot of fine work. I guess there's some fine work to do in the guns. You need to be able to get, like, I don't know guns enough, really. Like, I know they have, like, the pullback lever and everything. You pull the trigger, and there's a bunch of mechanisms that cause the trigger pulling. Like, a lot of little parts that might be hard to make in their current state. So, I don't know. But they could even just do like he had, where he had, like, a stick and you light it, and if he can try to, like, make that work somehow, I don't know. But Senku's way smarter than I am. He'll figure it out if he does want to go that route. But basically, my main point is the longer Tsukasa waits, the more technologically savvy they get, and the more dangerous it is for them. Hell, they could, like, even make... I wonder if he could, like... No, because you need, like, batteries and stuff. That'd probably be too hard. I was gonna say, I wonder if you could make some kind of, like, taser thing, right? Like, something to, like, take out some of the troops, like an electric fence or something, and use some of the electricity they do from doing that wheel thing. If they can, like, store that and utilize that for, like, an electric fence and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just, there's so many different things that Senku could do. I'm really curious to see where we go when he's in, like, when he's in battle mode. What does he create? Like, we've seen some of the crazy things and cool things that he's able to recreate when he's just in fun science mode. So, what are we gonna see now that we're in battle mode? And I mean, what do we have? We have 6 episodes left in the season. I also wonder, like, I've talked about this before, but do we deal with Tsukasa in the season, or does he, like, carry into the next one? Does he, like, retreat and try to, like, rebuild, or does he cave in? I don't know. I can't imagine a man like that giving in, right? But I wonder how this is gonna go, because, I mean, the show hasn't... I don't want to say it's shied away. Like, there just hasn't been a reason to, like, kill yet, right? Like, obviously, we had on the bridge, we had Kinro almost get... like, he got stabbed and everything. We've also had Asagiri Gen was almost killed by magma. So it's like, we've had some violence and, like, attempted killing, but with a war, I feel like, is Senku gonna try to fight a war without killing them? Or when they come back, are we... because, like, they didn't stab anyone with those swords. They broke all their weapons, and now they're probably gonna run away. So it's like, are we actually gonna see some killing in this war? Or is it gonna strictly be, like, Senku just scaring them away with the power of science? Is that what he's going for? I'm not sure. But it's certainly going to be interesting to see how this war develops, and if it will result in just, you know, killing and stuff. And if you don't just kill everyone on Tsukasa's side that won't give in, right? Because obviously, like, some of them could surrender and you take them in, right? Just the humane thing to do. But like I said, I don't see how you come to terms with Tsukasa. Like, I don't see him ever giving up. So it's like, do we have to kill him? I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But that's gonna be it for me. I think it was a very fun episode. I already miss, like, the fun little, like, we got a little bit of them, like, making the swords and the explanation behind it and all that, so we still have that there, but I miss when it was for, like, fun things, you know? Now we're in, like, wartime mode, so I kind of look forward to when we're past the war stuff and we just get to go back to having, like, fun stuff and making, like, quality of life things that just make life better and everything. That isn't just... because, like, it sucks that we have this other faction. Not like... I'm not saying it sucks like the show sucks for having it. It's definitely compelling in its own way. But I just mean for, like, in the world, with no people left except for the people that have been freed, and everything. It's like, it's such an opportunity to have this, like, Garden of Eden kind of thing, where you're just, like, you're in this, like, peaceful place where you're not having to worry about all these other things, but, you know, here's Tsukasa just causing war and shit again, so, but yeah. Regardless, I'm still very much enjoying the show, And I can't wait to see how we resolve the Tsukasa stuff in the coming episodes and all that. And if we even do, maybe he just goes into the next season. Maybe we just like ward off attack after attack and he just gives up or something and just says, screw it, I don't know. But there's so many different ways it could go. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. Link is in the description below. Should be popping up on the screen. All that good stuff. And I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.